Won't have to. She'll never see him.
Yeah. Cats don't know, dogs don't know, 'cause they never seem to leave you alone. But you can bark and you can meow, and I never see you no more.
Get the picture, Nigel? Different vibes for different tribes.
All right, I can
Better than you any day.
Hey, Martin, here's a new guy for the team. His name's Joe, and he lives on Mountain Avenue.
That's really good. I'll be right back with you. I want to say.
Okay, good, take care.
Hey, you didn't tell me he was black. You know, I don't like to hang around with them blacks.
Don't be stupid. His mother's my teacher, and he's a real cool guy. He's got a snake for a pet. Maybe you'd like to see him sometime.
I don't care. I'm just not supposed to associate. Well, maybe I could just take a look at a snake.
You're not going to take a look at Nigel, because I'm not going to let you. I heard what you said. You don't have to do me any favor.
Well, it's just that my mother...
You can tell your mother you didn't associate with any black kids.
So there!
Well, I guess you won't get to see the snake after all.
Excuse me, you came to my school about a year ago with a zoo show, and you had a boa constrictor.
Yes, I usually bring one along. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, come on. There he is. Are you interested in snakes?
Yes, very. I have a boa of my own. I thought I could learn a little more about snakes.
Sure you can. Take our boa, for instance. Now, this is a South American boa constrictor. All right, they'll grow to be about 8, 9 feet. Now, the best way to handle him is when you're first picking him up, grab him in the back of the head. Once he calms down, you can let him go. But always let your hands follow him. He likes to be secure and feels nice, you know? I mean, feels very good to him. Now, they eat rats, mice. Best thing to do is keep them frozen in your freezer. I'm sorry you got here a little late. I have to close up now. Okay, so I'm sorry. Where do you live?
On Pleasant Avenue in Montclair.
Hey, I'm not far from there. That's on my way home. You want to lift?
Yeah, that'd be great. And maybe I could show you my boa, if you have time.
Yeah, I can spare 5 minutes or so.
When Nigel wakes up and goes downstairs, he always takes a banister and crawls up the stairs. He'll hide in your desk, yes, he'll do that too. When you pick up your papers, he'll be staring at you.
Mrs. Harris, we're not trying to gang up on you.
Just that we all feel the same way. A snake is a menace to the neighborhood.
Well, then you are sort of ganging up on me, aren't you?
Well, now, we really want to hear your side, too. We know that nothing is ever all black and white.
I know what you mean. It's just that I think my son should be able to have the kind of pet he wants, as long as my husband and I agree.
Look, Mrs. Harris, we feel the same way, but can't Martin have a less dangerous pet?
I'm deathly afraid of snakes.
I know why you feel that way, because a snake looks so different. Martin's even accused me of being prejudiced. But all the best authorities agree that a snake is not a dangerous pet.
But isn't it true that some snakes find their food by hanging in a tree and then grabbing an animal and squeezing it to death?
Well, I don't know what happens in the jungle, but this one is always very well fed. Excuse me, it's my son.
Mom, this is Scott Richardson.
Hello, Mr. Richardson. You're just the man I need. Could you please explain to my neighbors that a snake is not a dangerous pet?
Sure, actually, I'd like to give all of you a little talk. Is there someplace we could sit comfortably?
Sure, let's go in the living room.
I just know I'm not going to be convinced.
Oh, come on and sit down, Mary. You might find it interesting.
I can listen, but I can't listen.
Oh, thank you. How about coffee, everybody?
Hi, this is Woody. How are you? Or should I say como estas, like the Spanish do? For today, we're making a Mexican treat called guacamole. It can't be beat. Mexican Americans throughout the states love guacamole. They think it's great. And so it is, as you'll soon see. So get in your gear and follow me. 2 avocados here, and 1 tomato. 1 tomato. My dear, I can hardly wait to have a taste of that delicioso avocado paste. We'll need 2 green chili peppers. That's true, but if you can't get fresh ones, canned ones will do. And it's a good idea to have a grown-up along just to make sure that things do not go wrong. Now, first you have to peel the avocados, then mash them up along with the tomatoes. Then chop up the roasted chili peppers, add a little salt, and mix up all the goodies together. Now what you got is a fabulous dip to serve with corn or potato chips. And when you have passed the guacamole around, you'll be so surprised at all the friends you found. For everyone loves a new taste treat, whether they're from Mexico or 18th Street. Another nice thing about avocados is the wonderful thing you can do with the pit. Just place it in water, then put it in the dark, and after some days, you'll see it start to grow. Then take the pit, plant it in a pot, and what do you think that you have got? The beginning of what will turn out to be a great and noble avocado tree. Make some guacamole, then plant a tree.
Have you ever felt all alone in a big crowd of people? When you feel different or strange, or that most people are not like you, it is probably because you feel like you're in a minority.
Being in a minority is like when you're the only kid in class who forgot to bring their lunch.
Each of us is in a minority at different times in different ways. Children are sometimes surrounded by adults.
Isn't he cute?
What a great...
Boys may be surrounded by girls. Or just the opposite.
Baby, 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 you can't get out of the circle.
Even being surrounded by dogs and cats might make you feel you're in a minority. But if you learn what it's like to feel alone in a crowd of people different from yourself, then maybe you'll know how to make someone else feel less alone.
Is Oreo your friend, Luther?
Sure, Pee-wee.
Is Hardcore?
Yes.
Mary Frances?
Yes.
Lily?
Yes.
How did you get so many friends?
By being friendly, I guess.